What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is Dauntless. I went over this a couple days ago. There are a few things that I want to point out. These little gifts right here, I was actually just looking for this. These little gifts right here. The other one, let me see real quick. It says lore found, but it's not lore, it's an actual gift. So that one there and the one up, oh, is it already gone? It is. It was up. Oh, it is still there. Okay, if you look up at the top of the screen right now, it's up on top of the thing up there. It says that there's going to be one every week all the way till like the 17th. I don't remember the exact date, but it says that there's going to be one up everywhere, and if you collect all of them, you get an actual cosmetic. I'm assuming it's probably something for Halloween, because if you look closely at the gifts, they have like a little eyeball thing on top of them. Looks like a little monster type thing. So I'm assuming it's probably something for Halloween. But if you jump down right here, here is the other one for those of you that don't know. So that is both of those. I did do a little bit more research on the game. It does look like they changed a lot of stuff. When I played before, you go into a map and you basically stay on that map until the behemoth is killed. Once the behemoth is killed, it kicks you out of the map, tells you job well done, whatever, and then it leaves you at that. And you pick another map and you go in again, stuff like that. So now it seems, which I kind of went over this, but I wasn't sure. I was more along the lines of guessing. But from the looks of it, you go on to any map you want, and it'll show you, if you come here, you hit options on the PS4 controller, you do hunt. It's going to take a minute because my PS4 is slow for some reason. Click on hunting grounds and you can see all these different creatures. So if you're obviously just starting the game, this is going to be your very first one. If you look on the right side, it says Emberthorn Cove. That is where the behemoth is going to be showing. So right there, it's a lesser Embermane that's going to be fighting. That you're going to be fighting, and there's only one, so that is the only one that's going to be in this hunt. It's going to keep respawning after a while. If you come to the second one, you have these two, which they will just keep spawning back to back, and then you have these 5, they will keep spawning back to back. Now you don't have to obviously fight all 5 at the same time and stuff like that, but you do have to go in there, and it's more along the lines of, I think, like I believe I was right in the last one. I said that it was more for helping people not to need to grind as hard, because before what you had to do is if you needed something from the lesser Embermane, you would come in here, you would kill him, it would complete it, you would come back to the town, it would do all this loading, then you'd have to restart the hunt, it would load again, you'd go back in, kill him again, then you'd have to leave again and do the loading again. So it was a lot of hurry up and wait type stuff. Now you can literally go in there, say you need 3 of his horns. You just keep killing him until you have 3 of them, which it shows you on the bottom left, I believe. The items that you're actually getting from him when he dies, and then when he actually dies, it will bring up a screen on the right side. I know that's a little bit confusing, but as it's giving you the items, there's a quick message down in the bottom left that says you picked up this, you picked up that. But then once he's dead fully, it will show a big full screen on the right side that says everything you got total. So that's why, I mean, it basically shows you twice. I did unlock the escalation. I do have a few missions that I need to do. Well, this is only one mission. This is my current mission. Right now, I am below where I need to be. If you look at the right side under where it says Call of Kataga, I'm assuming that's his name, I guess, down towards the bottom where it says quests, right above where it says quests, it says current loadout, and then it has /recommended. So my current loadout is only 226 power, my armor power is only 240, but the recommended is 375. That does not mean I can't do this. That means if I go in there, it's going to be extremely hard to do. So you can still go in there, and then more than likely you can actually probably queue up with 3 other people, because you can do 4 people at a time. The escalation thing here, this is more along the lines of you go in, and it tells you the recommended level on the top right. Obviously it's recommended level 10. I believe I am like 8 or 9, somewhere around there. But these ones are escalation ones. That's what an escalation is. So what you do is you go in and it will give you one of the shock. If you pick this top ones, obviously the middle one's blazing, the bottom one is just a regular, it can be any of them. So what it is if you pick a shock one, you'll go in there, it'll give you one of the shock behemoths. You kill it, it will respawn another one, getting harder, and you just keep going until you can't anymore, and then you leave, or you complete it, because I think those you can actually complete. The items, I was still right about all this stuff. I did learn how to craft the Omnicell and all that, which I will go over in a bit. Let's see, I'm currently level 8 with these right now. Those are the Ember ones. Personality we're not worried about. Slayer Path. This is the big thing that I wanted to talk about in this one. So the last time I didn't really know what this was, because it was something new, and I didn't really want to waste you guys' time trying to figure it out as we were going. I wanted to figure it out and then come back and let you guys know. So I started unlocking these. I was able to actually go up higher. I believe when we started the last time I was probably about here, and I unlocked these two as well. And then you can go all the way up to here. So what this does is it gives you access to other areas and also access to craft more things. So if we zoom in, the very first one, it says Hunter, Crafter. It says cage a behemoth's power and craft a mighty weapon. So basically this is for weapon crafting. So when you first start, it will probably give you this very first one just for you to start crafting, but I don't know if it actually does, because technically this is the first one, and then you'll do this and this. So maybe you already start off with a weapon, you'll have to unlock these two. And what it does is you use your current experience points to unlock these main ones. So if we go up to the very top for the one that's still locked, if you look here on the right side, it says XP weapon skill experience. It says 21,405, and I need 23,000. So when I hit 23,000, I'll be able to unlock this. And I do want to point out that when you unlock this, it does not take 23,000 of your XP. It doesn't take it away. It's just that's like the level you need to be at. So basically once I hit 23,000, I can open this up, but it doesn't charge me the 23,000. It's just, that's the experience needed to be able to do this area. So they're basically trying to make sure that you're at the right level for the right stuff, because once I do unlock this, it unlocks this, which are the new creatures that I would be fighting at that level. And then it has two different areas where those creatures are. As you can see, these are actually things that need to be unlocked too. These ones will charge you. So this one, you need 4,000 rams to unlock. Rams is the currency. This one's 4,000, and this one is 4,000. So basically you need 12,000 to unlock all three. On this side, we have a unlock trials mode normal difficulty. Okay, so we don't have trials unlocked yet. That is how you unlock them. So if we go back down to the bottom, and I know I'm going a little bit fast, but I'm just trying to get right to the point here, guys. So when you unlock the crafting, you can unlock these two new areas where the two new areas where there's new behemoths at, instead of just fighting oh, that's just a training ground. Okay, so instead of just fighting the Ember main, then you'll come up here and you'll be able to do the Lesser Boreas and the Lesser Nasher, and then all of these on the same map. And then if you unlock this side, this is where you can start crafting your weapons. So for you to be able to craft weapons, you'll have to unlock these people, and the people will actually craft the weapons for you. So if you don't have these two people unlocked, you can't craft a repeater, and you can't craft, what is this called? A striker. If you don't have him unlocked, you can't craft any of these. I believe opening this one will automatically open up this one, but I'm not sure on that. It looks like it may open up all of them automatically, because it doesn't show what is needed to unlock them. But I think once you unlock it anyway, it's not going to show you anyway. And then the last time I was trying to do L1 and R1 to do like a special attack, you actually have to level these up to get your special attacks, which I didn't know. This is the one I've been working on. So if you look at this very last one over here, it says it unlocks Hawk's Edge 3, which gives you +5 power with chain blades. It also gives you a skill, I believe. Where did I see that? Maybe it's not here. Maybe this is just your power level. Because yeah, that's 5 and then 1 crit, 5, 1 crit, 5. Okay, so maybe it's not here. This is your armor, so these just gives you more stamina boost depending on the level that you have unlocked. And I believe you don't have to keep crafting these. Same with over here. These are all passive things. So once you unlock these, that is just passively on that type of weapon. Or over here, the stamina boosts are passively on that type of armor. So you have your headpiece, and you can go all the way up to increasing health received by all sources by 1%. Okay, so it increases by 1% every time for your health. The chest piece looks like it gives you health bonus, so that's your total health altogether. So it's 20 per. So if you guys want to max out your health, go for the chest piece. Eventually, I'm gonna unlock all these though. This one looks like it is for stamina regen, which stamina is needed to do your attacks and stuff. And then this one is just stamina in general, I believe. Yeah, stamina bonus. So, and that's your feet. And then obviously you have your 2 new islands with new creatures right here. This is your glider. That is, so now I do have a glider I can use. Can't use it in town though, but you basically jump and you hit X again and it will open up your glider. Up here we have new loadout stocks. I probably won't open these even in like Call of Duty and stuff like that. I don't really normally use loadouts. I may have a couple in Call of Duty, but I rarely switch between different loadouts and stuff. Now in this game it is going to be a little bit more important, just because if I'm fighting, you know, Frost, I'm going to want fire stuff to attack it harder and a Frost outfit to defend higher. And then, you know, if I'm fighting something else, I'll want different types of armor, different types of gear. So I may use it a little bit more in this one, but I'm not going to mess with this at the moment. It's not that expensive. It looks like it takes exploration merits, which I think those are kind of hard to get. Not really, but I think every time you do like a mission, you only get like 15. So it's not that they're hard, it's just going to take a while to get them. And I didn't know that, and I was just kind of unlocking stuff. I didn't unlock these 2 came unlocked, but it has 3 additional ones that you can unlock. I did unlock some of this other stuff though, like these health potions. It just gives you more healing. I did not unlock these, which is just more consumable slots. I didn't unlock any of these. But this lady, if you talk to her, she is Granite Striga. She is the one to be able to craft this stuff, just like down here, where if you want to do armor crafting, this is the person you'll be looking for, and her name is not in there. I will show you her in a second. These, I don't think I can craft 6 of these. It's still a little confusing on this part at the moment. It says unlock lantern crafting. I think all I have is them unlocked. But I think maybe I can craft 6. I'll show you guys that as well. But there's a specific person to go to that as well. These are the powers, aren't they? Yeah, so these are the power ones that I was talking about, where I was trying to do L1 and R1. So you don't have to talk to this person, but you do have to unlock it in here. So your first one, I can wrap a new spin on your technique with these chain blade mod. Okay, that's just a normal unlocking it in general to do combos. And then the first one I unlocked is dashing towards Behemoth, reducing stamina costs of the dash by 50%. This one lets me use a teleport forward and a strike, dealing 75% damage, blah, blah, blah. This one lets me use a blade spin, grant stacking on next hit damage that consumes when using other attacks. And then this one is the bladed attacks have a chance to cause your next swing bladed to be criticals. So this one doesn't really have like anything that's like really cool, but it's still helpful stuff. It reduces your stamina or gives you more attack power, but I believe there are some that actually lets you do other combos and stuff like that. Okay, that's just the guns. Yeah, see, I think some of these are actual combos, but it's just, they're just telling you what the combos do. Anyway, so if we go up here, this is obviously more creatures, like more islands to go to with more creatures. This is where you can craft your tonics and stuff. And once again, I believe it is the Granny Lady, the Granny Strega. Over here, this is where you unlock the escalation stuff, which is what I just unlocked. This, like I said, we have the shock one and the blaze one. I can unlock some of these, but like I said, I think you only get 15 of these each. of the exploration merits to unlock these. I do have 189. It only costs 50 to open them. So technically I could do all 3 of these and it'd only be 150, but that only leaves me with like less than 50. So, and it seems like it's 50 every time you want to unlock something. So I'm just kind of leaving that alone because I haven't even done the escalations yet, so I'm not rushing it. This is Omnicell Crafting. I'm still a little iffy about this. That was the thing that I just showed you guys in the inventory thing, and I said I'll talk about that in a second. So the one I have, it says wield a sub-zero weapon that will wield the Sub-Zero as a weapon and wear the Storm as a shield. Basically what it does is it fires an icicle from your character hitting anything in front of it, and I think it also slows them down because it like turns the ground all ice and stuff. There's also a Bastion one and a Tempest one, and if you read these, they do different things, but it seems like this one was the best one at the moment, so that's why I picked it. I haven't done any of this, but it looks like it just does elemental resistance upgrades, and it's just passive upgrades that you can have on your characters. So if you're having trouble with the ice ones or something like that, you'll want to come in here and look for the ice ones. That's Blaze, that's Shock, Frost. So if you're having trouble with the ice ones, you'll want to come in here and maybe upgrade your frost resistance as a whole. As you can see, it does look a little bit expensive. The very last one is 26,000 rams and 350 combat merits. If you come up here, this was the next one. These are 2 new areas with new creatures. This, I have not messed with it yet. It's Ironhide Pylons. Well, they're pylons in general. They do different things, kind of like the potions and stuff like that. So the one I unlocked is, it says an aura of etheric energy enhances the armor of nearby combatants, slayers only, of course. So I don't know exactly what this is. It says I can carry +1 Ironhide Poly. So I think, actually that one does a crafting bonus. That one does a duration effect, 25. That's interesting. I'm not sure then. I was going to say that I believe it's like potions that you can just use it and they all do this one thing. But if this one gives you 25% crafting bonus, I'm not sure if they're passive or uses or what. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look more into that for you guys as well. So obviously this is a new island with more creatures on it. If you look over here, this is to unlock gathering upgrades. I believe it just lets you gather more stuff. So this one has a 5% chance to gather double herbs. That's probably 10%. Yeah, 15. It goes up by 5 every time. I said 15, but it's just a third 5, so that's 5, 10, 15. In case you're wondering. And then you have the Witness Hands, 2 new areas. This is another crafting person. This is your grenade crafter. I did do this one, which is for healing, and this one was already unlocked. I don't know if maybe I had unlocked it before and it just came unlocked now. Or maybe I did that one on accident, I believe. I don't remember. But this one is for healing. You can only carry 3 of these ones, but it's not for healing yourself. Basically, you throw it down and it explodes, and like 3 little orbs come out of it, and they will seek out whichever person is closest and has the most damage done to them, and it will heal them directly. So be careful with that one. It's not to heal yourself. If you want to heal yourself, there's a potion for that. This one is a healing grenade. So, and then these are airstrikes, which I did this one on accident for sure. The potions, though, is it here? I don't think it is any of these. Those are the tonics, that's why. Here it is. So the potions, you automatically get 6 healing potions, I believe, 5 or 6 of the healing potions for every time that you go in. Once you use them, they are gone. That is why I started unlocking these, because this one says I can carry 1 more healing flask. So I believe it is 5, so I can carry 6 now when I got this one, and then they do more healing as you're going along. This one lets you carry 7. That is 50% more healing, and then I can carry 8 total. So that's why I started upgrading that. That seems very important, especially if you guys need to be healing a lot. And with me being right up on the behemoth because the weapon I use, I figured it'd be a good investment. So that is that. If you go and look at the inventory, go to equipment real quick. This is the Omnicell thing that I was talking about. So the passive ability with this is it gives me 100 extra health For every 150 missing health from my max health, I gain 1% lifesteal and 5% reduced damage. Once every 5 seconds, taking damage reduces the cooldown of the active ability by 5 seconds. So basically, this has honestly been keeping me alive, and it is really well. And then this is what I was talking about. It throws an Ice Lance. It does 750 frost damage, dealing double the damage if thrown at full health. It provides a stagger prevention and 10% lifesteal for 8 seconds. But yeah, so from dropping in health, I usually just run up in there. This is a passive thing. I don't have to worry about keep activating it or anything like that. As long as I'm continuously activating it and I'm not getting hit every single time, this is going to start healing me. I mean, even if I am getting hit every time, it'll start healing me, but it'll probably won't be able to last through all the damage I'm taking. So it's actually really good to have. I'm sure the other ones are pretty good too, but this is the one that I wanted to unlock first. And then let me show you guys the lanterns and all that. So if we come back to the main area, I'm going to run around all this stuff. Alright, so up there is the main area where we start off at when we come in. You come over here, this is your weapon crafter, Will's Borman. You just click on him and it will tell you everything that you need to craft stuff. I think I went over this the last time. It shows you on the right all the stuff that you need to craft the different things here. This lady right here, Moira Hegsetter, she is the armor crafter. Same thing, except at the top you have your L1 and R1 to move to your different pieces of armor, which, I mean, technically it's the same over here. You hit L1 and R1 to switch between the different weapons. Over here is the granny that I mentioned. She is the one to craft tonics. So you have all your tonics in here, and see there's your pylon. It says place a pylon that grants 40% decreased damage taken to all near. Okay, so it does it for 45 seconds. So basically it is like a thing that you can slam into the ground, and kind of like when you do your flag. So if I did my flag, if I can remember what button it is, there it is. So if I did my flag kind of like this banner, I'm assuming it's something like this where you place it down and anyone inside the circle, it will probably do them, give them that defense buff. But it only lasts for 45 seconds, then it goes away. That flag does nothing. It is just aesthetically pleasing. That is the event store. I'm not really worried about that. And then if you come up here, let's grab that. I don't know how many of those I have. 7 of 10. Not bad. Come up this way. We're going to make a right. This way. I could have just... Oh, it's out that way. Okay. So we'll come over here. Grab this one. That's going to be 8 of those. Where am I? It's over there. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Okay, so if you come here, this one I have not figured out yet because I believe you need certain currency to buy this stuff. Up in the top right, there's 2 forms of different currency up there. So these ones, you need 150 of each of those. This looks like trial things that you can get. Because that's that trial symbol, and it's even called the trial shop. And then they have gold ones as well, which is probably for higher trials. But it looks like it gives you weapons automatically. Or you can do like one for consumables or cores, which cores I still don't really understand yet. I will do more on that, and I'll get back to the cores. I think I was right. I think it was back the other way. Because we're looking for lanterns, and none of this stuff is lanterns up here. Let's go back over here. Lanterns, lanterns. It's not you. Was I already there? It's not her. Where are the lanterns? It's not up here. Did I just miss it? It's like a big iron looking thing. Was it down there still? No. There it is. Wow, I passed it big time. It's right here, right in front of me. So this is your lantern crafter. You come here, hold X. You'll have to click on, oh, sorry, I hit too fast. Okay, I guess you don't have to hit anything. Okay, so I can make 6 of them. The one I have currently is this one right here, the Embermane's Rapture. It says it creates a fireball in front of you that explodes after 4 seconds, dealing 3,250 damage, blaze damage to nearby enemies. The one I used to use was this one. No, that's terror damage. That's shock damage. Which one? Frost damage. It's an aura that grants nearby slayers increased movement. No. This is the one I used to use. Skarn's Defiance. Surrounds the slayer in swirling stones that deal 2,500 terror damage to nearby enemies for 10 seconds. Also generates 30 hit point shields per second that expire after 25 seconds. Max 600 shields. So basically this one is for like when you're surrounded by stuff, but I mean in this game you don't really get surrounded by anything, but it's not bad to have. And then this is like to craft the little hand things. This one over here is to craft the repeaters, which are your guns. So if you click on him and you click on repeater crafting, there are your guns. Since they're not down there with the other weapons, then you can also do grenades here as well. These are the grenades that I have. Or that I can craft, not ones that I have. These are ones that I can actually craft. And if you look on the right side, it shows you different stuff that you can use. So these require Omni Stones and Slayer's boons. Those are just flowers that you can find around the world out there. You just run around, you can just pick them up. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like I said, it's just going to be a little quick one. I wanted to go over some of the stuff that I left out the last time, because everything seems new and all that stuff is completely different from the way that it used to be. So I wanted to clarify all the stuff in the game. If you guys have any questions or concerns or anything like that, you want to see more gameplay of this game, let me know. It's really not a bad game. It's free to play. If you guys want to see more of it, just hit the like button. Tell me down in the comment section you guys want to see more of it, and make sure you guys are subscribed. But thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.